day everyone, and welcome to our panel discussion on the impact of AI in Africa. My name is Kudzaishe Masendeke, and today I'm joined by intelligent, brilliant young people from various high schools here in Zimbabwe. These students have been taking artificial intelligence lessons with Mator design. Artificial intelligence is transforming industries worldwide, and the potential in Africa is growing. Today, we are going to explore how artificial intelligence is changing various sectors, the opportunities present for young people, and the role that young people can take place in. Allow me to introduce our panelists. We have Edward Musabaike, an award-winning Form 4 scientist student who is fascinated by AI and has set his sights on the career in astrophysics. Next, we have Zoey Makuzva, an award-winning Form 4 student and a digital innovator with a strong passion of transforming tourism and travel experience in Zimbabwe. She was the youngest finalist at the Tourism Innovation Challenge in 2022. Next, we have Zanele Munatswa, an aspiring computational biologist who is driven by the passion for natural language processing and large quantum models. And finally, we have Valentine, who is working towards field medal in mathematics. He represented Zimbabwe at Pan-African Mathematics Olympiad in 2024. Thank you. Let's dive into our discussion. Given the fast development in large language models like Google, OpenAI and Mator, how close are we to achieving human-level intelligence? I'll give this to Edward.
Thank you very much, Kuz. That's a very good question. So, while significant progress has been made in language models, achieving artificial general intelligence still remains a distant goal. This is because while models developed by Google, OpenAI and Mator demonstrate impressive language capabilities, they are still constrained by their ability to truly understand and reason about the world as us human beings do. So they also lack the consciousness that us human beings have.
Okay.
Firstly, what I would say is that AI's strength lies in the accuracy of data input and the efficiency of data analysis. We have made significant progress so far through the use of large language models such as Megatron. However, various of other factors are slowing this process of obtaining human intelligence. These are things like equality issues and for example, if you ask Meta AI to generate an image of a doctor, it will give you a male doctor. This is because of the data that was inputted that maybe 80% of doctors are male. And also this is raising equality issues. And also artificial intelligence cannot entirely replace human intelligence. Let's look into example the military sector. Artificial intelligence can be used in military. However, artificial intelligence cannot take responsibilities of their actions. So these are things that we can replace human intelligence with artificial intelligence. And also, when I first heard about artificial intelligence, I thought that it was going to watch my uniforms while I do my assignments, but it's actually doing my assignments while I watch my uniforms. And
okay, thank you for that, Zanele. Valentine, would you like to add on that?
So adding on how artificial intelligence is influencing the communities nowadays and the significant challenges which artificial intelligence is facing from reaching out to human level intelligence. The thing is, all tasks and every work which is repetitive, artificial intelligence is able to replace people in doing that. Sam Altman stated that in 2020. So what do I mean by that? Anything which you can do as a human being, repeating it, sometimes it's boring to just keep on doing the same thing. Robots are being employed to do that. And for all these repetitive works, artificial intelligence can do that better, faster, and even more efficient than human beings. There are also numerous calculations which as human beings cannot do, but artificial intelligence can do that. further referring to Sam Altman, he also stated a point on how artificial intelligence was being viewed as if it is going to do other tasks which are not creative tasks. But then in the long run, nowadays, artificial intelligence is even generating more creative pictures. The problem with artificial intelligence, as all other guys stated, was that it lacks the emotional part to analyze problems or to solve problems. So artificial intelligence cannot reach out for now to human level intelligence because it lacks emotional relevance. It also lacks cultural perceptions, and it also lacks contextual reference, which means that it is not able to solve certain complex problems, but it can only solve other shallow problems which rely on the input data, as Edward and Zanele referred to earlier. So I think, we still have long race to reach out to human intelligence using artificial intelligence.
Okay, would you like to add on to that, Zoe?
So to just wrap it all up, I strongly believe that artificial intelligence cannot entirely replace the human brain. It's just an extension of the human brain. Artificial intelligence is faster, has vast amounts of data. It can analyze patterns which cannot be done by the human brain. So it's just an extension of it.
Okay, points taken there. We still have a long way to go. Considering the broader implications of AI, is AI a passing trend or a game changer? How is Africa positioned in the global AI race?
Africa has significant AI potential, but faces challenges. In order to succeed, Africa needs substantial investment in research, education, and infrastructure. Africa, if it allocates its data and resources effectively towards technology, I think it can position itself as a global AI leader.
Okay, thank you for that. I love that observation. Zanele?
Okay, so we are living in an AI age where its power is revolutionary. 90 years ago, if you had told someone about artificial intelligence, they would have just thought that it was fictional science. And maybe with the development of large quantum models in quantum computing that will use superposition entanglements, 90 years from now on, the generations are going to have maybe more complex tools and something way cooler than just artificial intelligence. Those are just my thoughts.
Okay. Would you like to add on that, Valentine?
Yes, so what they are all saying is true, and I agree with that. Artificial intelligence is actually a game changer, because in 1997 IBM developed a program which was able to beat the world chess player. Then we even see some leaps happening when in 2016 AlphaGo was the model which was made by Google in order to beat the Go chess player who was the champion at that time. Go is this game which has combinations which are more than the atoms in the universe. Like, this is a very big number. So it means it's a very complicated game. But artificial intelligence was able to beat the world Go player. In 2017, another AlphaGo program, which was called AlphaGo Master, was made, and it was able to beat the AlphaGo original version 100-0. So it's 100-0. Like, I never even saw that, even in football. If you ever saw that?
No.
There isn't that. So it means that artificial intelligence is changing things, because now people we are preparing to play Go at the international championship challenges, or even chess. They are able to compete with artificial intelligence models, and it will improve their skills to participate in these games. So artificial intelligence is actually going to change the things. Another consideration which I might also want to take was when Jensen Huang, who is the CEO of NVIDIA, once said everyone is now a programmer, or everyone is going to become a programmer. Many people actually criticized him. Why? Because they were saying that it's not possible. But now, due to artificial intelligence, a person can simply describe what they want their code to work, and then it is able to write, whether be it in Java, in Python, in any programming language which you might think of, which is making a revolution in programming itself. Despite all the other fields which you guys have spoken about, that artificial intelligence is making an impact, it is even helping the artificial intelligence researchers to even draw more inferences and even advance in artificial intelligence itself, which is like self-creation method. So I actually think it's going to change the game. Then to conclude, I want to say that there are a few critics about how it might just be overhyped, because if you are to reflect a few years ago, big data was being hyped by so many people, saying big data has made a revolution, but then with the advancing of the years, big data was nowhere to be applied much as compared to how people were seeing it. Like nowadays, everyone is saying artificial intelligence. You would need to stick around to actually assess on whether it is the actual game changer or not.
Okay, I get you there. Let's take a look in the African economy. In the next 5 to 10 years, what are the key trends that we should expect? I'll give it to you. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Kudzi. In the next 5 to 10 years, I believe that the African economy is probably going to be chaotic. Honestly, why do I say so? Because number one, there's going to be low labor demand. We are seeing, for example, Amazon is replacing human labor with robots. They're using robots in handling their materials in their warehouses. There's going to be costly implementation. There's going to be high unemployment because the young people that are going to Western countries out there, they're going to come back because they're going to be replaced by robots. So the fact that they went there means that there was high unemployment in their own nations. So unemployment is going to increase. There's going to be high unproductivity. We'll be competing with countries like China and countries that have utilized this technology. So yeah, whilst we are still producing our products, they are already on the market selling because their production processes are faster. So it's probably going to be very chaotic for the African economy unless we utilize this technology. And yeah, so that's what I think.
Okay, and Zanele, what do you think the African economy will look like in the next 5 to 10 years?
Okay, so most Africans obtain their income from skilled labor or industry-related labor, and if these are replaced by automations, it is actually going to leave a high employment rate, as Zoey has said. And also, most traditional forms of employment, such as pottery making and arts making, are going to be replaced by AI. For example, you can just ask AI to generate an image, and it's done in less than seconds. Something that would have taken someone 5 days to do. So this is actually going to leave them unemployed. However, if we harness the power of AI, we can actually improve the productivity of most goods in Africa. Let's take a look into the mining sector. If the mining sectors advanced into the use of automations and artificial intelligence in their production, they are going to produce cheaper costs rather than the primitive ones who will be doing things who will be using human labor in mining, and they are actually going to have a longer production and and their production costs are actually going to increase, such that when these ores are sold, those who have utilized AI are found at a lesser price, and those who have not utilized AI are found at a higher price. So that's such that those who have not utilized AI are erased in the pool of business because of their high price of goods.
Okay, I think Edward has something to share on that.
Okay, so AI will dramatically reshape Africa's economy in the next decade. And according to PricewaterhouseCoopers, it is predicted that AI will contribute $1.2 trillion to the African economy by 2030. And we can expect grand transformation from key sectors like healthcare, education, and agriculture. AI is currently making its mark in Africa. For example, there is Butterfly IQ, a software that uses AI in healthcare. So Butterfly IQ is currently being used in Uganda, as I have stated, to treat respiratory diseases such as lung cancer and tuberculosis. Butterfly IQ uses computer vision and machine learning in disease detection, personalized healthcare, and significantly helped the healthcare sector to save lives and help the injured and the diseased. And I think if AI keeps on contributing, people who used to go to India, USA, and Europe to get treatment can now even get treatment in Africa due to AI.
Amazing. I'm glad that Uganda is competing on a global scale, because a lot of people have been moving to India and US for medical reasons. This brings us to the business side. Zoe, in what ways can business benefit from using AI in their operations?
So, this technology has the potential to Okay, so this technology has got the potential to contribute up to 15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030, of which 1.2 trillion, as Edward was saying, could be made in Africa. So business is all about making money. So I'd advise young entrepreneurs to integrate this technology in their business operations. For example, we have Coca-Cola beverages in Africa is said to be enhancing their operations using AI-driven technology. This is productivity, scheduling, and inventory controlling, which means that there's going to be lower cost production and improved service deliveries.
Your points are very valid.
Okay, so for applications of artificial intelligence in business, this is going to largely improve the profits, because as outlined by Zoe, she stated that the global artificial intelligence market is going to reach around $15 trillion by 2030, right? And on that share, 7.2 trillion will be attributed to China, then 4.2 to Europe, then 1.2, as Edward previously stated, it will be attributed to Africa. So I actually think that artificial intelligence is making a significant advantage in the business, because take into example, we can apply unsupervised learning into our business models. So unsupervised learning, this is the type of artificial intelligence, or a branch of artificial intelligence, whereby we feed data. You know, you've heard that for artificial intelligence about data, right? Yeah. So we collect data from maybe a shop or any business activity. So if you have your shop, right, we are going to be collecting maybe all the amount of pay which a person gets and the spending, or the amount of spending. So if we are to make a graph, we can have a graph whereby in the y-axis, here we are going to be having what? Low spending. Here what? High spending. Are you seeing? Then here we'll be having what? Low pay or low salary, and here high salary. So there are those people who have high salary but low spending, you see. So unsupervised learning collects that data, and it makes clusters of the information. So there is 4 clusters in this scene, right? The algorithms which is being used is called k-means. So k-means makes n clusters to the data. So if I choose to make 4 clusters of the data, there is people who are low income, low spending. those ones definitely get low amount of money and they spend small amount of it into bar spending in your shop. Then there are people who are having low income but high spending. Those people buy, maybe if they buy something, if they get the pay, they buy everything with it. Then there are people with high spending and high income, and there are people with high income but low spending. So you as a business owner, you are able to see that these are the number of people who have high income but low spending. Are you seeing that this is a market research gap? Now market researchers in your business, we will try to find out why are those people getting many dollars, like a high income, but they are not spending it in your shop or in your business. You can now explore different products in the market sector, right? So that you see that if you add this product, maybe those people will buy. You see, so this is enhancing the business operations. Then we have another branch of artificial intelligence called reinforced learning. It is a machine learning algorithm, like it is a machine learning branch whereby the models are able to learn from the data in real time. When I explained about supervised learning and unsupervised learning, I spoke of data sets, which is past information, right? But how about if we need to make decisions in real time and you don't have data from the past? For example, ads. When you make your ad, you do not need to make many ads and spend so much time to advertise for it, because if it is a product which is newly into market, many other competitors are able to venture into it before you even collect enough information from past history. So reinforced learning will now allow the business people to see on the ad type which is being liked by people, and it will use that one instantly. It doesn't need past information. So it is also advancing business. So many other algorithms are being combined together with maybe natural language processing, computer vision, and also data analytics from the business to enhance the business operations.
Okay, thank you for that. I see that there are major players like US and China and Russia dominating this AI landscape. May you please share examples of AI platforms making a difference in the African lives? I'll give this to Zanele.
Okay, so Kudzaishe, I'm mainly going to talk about chatbots. We have the Fundamate chatbot, which was developed in South Africa. It's actually a great chatbot that is helping students in doing assignments and things like that. But we also have various other chatbots, like we also have a various of other AI systems, like the Sawira chatbot made by the Stewart Bank here in Zimbabwe. And we also have things like the KCB, Kenya's Commercial Bank chatbot used in customer interaction and things like other chatbots.
Okay, anyone else to add on the platforms that are being used here in Africa?
I would like to add on to that point to what Zanele was saying. So we have platforms of AI like ChatGPT, which was developed by Microsoft, and currently there is ChatGPT 4, which was developed in 2024 and is helping greatly in research and education. We also have Gemini, developed by Google in 2023. So these platforms, they help significantly Africans in research, education, and development. And we have even observed that businesses also use these AI platforms. And in healthcare, they are also making an impact. We can see that they help in research of diseases. If a person used to go to doctor to consult him based on the signs and symptoms that one is observing, they can now use AI platforms. Let's say, for example, they can use Gemini to say, Gemini, I am feeling weak, I am having a headache and a stomachache. What kind of disease am I having and what should I do? Gemini can greatly help that person and can provide solutions and preventative measures.
So in Africa, we have platforms such as Zinti. So Zinti is made in order to carry out and help for competitions related to artificial intelligence. We also have significant growth which is happening on some other platforms which are being used on global scale, and Africans are increasingly using them. For example, the cargo competitions. Many Africans have been seeing partaking in it over the years. We have a platform called Data Profit from South Africa, and this platform is used for data analytics. It has been adopted to so many businesses in South Africa. And as we see significant growth in artificial intelligence, with Maxine, it's Minsei, with companies like McKinsey suggesting that more than 60% of the companies in the world, including Africa, are using artificial intelligence in one way or the other. I actually think Africans are making so many advances in this technology, given that universities like Penn State University and also University of California, Berkeley, Stanford, and many others are collaborating with African companies, African industries, and African fields. Many platforms are being developed.
Okay, I love that. With all this information that we have on artificial intelligence, what should African teenagers do to prepare for the evolving artificial intelligence landscape? I'll give this to Zanele.
Okay, Kudzaishe. So, African teenagers should equip themselves with AI essential tools such as programming, coding, and software developing. They should also conduct researches into AI and participate in STEM-related competitions so that they are not left behind. They should also utilizes the resources around them. For example, take online lessons or physical lessons from companies such as Mator to further have information and learn fundamentals about artificial intelligence.
Okay, Edward, if you can add on to that.
Okay, to add on to what Zanele was saying, teenagers should also develop critical thinking, as it is an essential tool when pursuing AI. Teenagers can also attend boot camps that teach coding and programming.
Okay.
I'm also curious to know what Zoey might think of this.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I would advise teenagers to learn about this technology, as Edward and Zanele were saying, because it has come and AI is now. So learn it and put it to use. And also I would advise teenagers that when you learn, don't employ your skills and your knowledge to other nations. I want teenagers to occupy what they have. I would love teenagers to occupy what we have. Let's occupy our African industries and employ this technology.
Excellent suggestions.
So when we're speaking about everything, guys, I realized this is a funny thing, right? If now you have your phone or your laptop and you are to type into the Google search, right, what a beautiful baby is, right, it is going to give you something, right? But that thing which it gives you, it's not you, right? Is it you?
No, it's not
you. Have you ever seen your face when you typed beautiful baby? Have you ever done that? You are all saying no, right? And even I myself, I have never seen myself on a type search a beautiful baby. Like, I used to struggle on why this happens. Like, I don't even see my face. I then realized that there is one catch here. It is that I was not in the room where the artificial intelligence models were written about what a beautiful baby should look like, right? We all agree, right?
Yes.
So as a result, us as African teens, including the one who is watching us from anywhere else, because you never see yourself when you type beautiful baby. So you have to be part of the people who are in that room, who are writing algorithms on what a beautiful baby is. To generalize this case, it's not only about the beautiful baby, but it is about the evolution or the revolution of technology through the use of artificial intelligence. So when other nations are making significant strides towards the advancement of their economies, their social life, and their health sectors, and everything which you think of, we have to be part of the people in the rooms making those algorithms come true. So in order for us to do that, we use the methods which everyone here was speaking about. I heard someone speaking about how people should learn and cement their strengths in fields such as physics, computer science, statistics, mathematics, right? We also need to put that information into work. How do you do that? By starting partaking in different hackathons, such as those which are on cargo, right? Also being part of different local and national hackathons. Like in Zimbabwe, they've Texpo. There are also companies which are teaching students on the introductory up to advanced topics, as you, Zanele, spoke about meta designs from Zimbabwe, right? So students should be able to take part in those type of things so that they actually see the technology happening, and they should stay occupied with technology and stay up to date, because for technology today, if you are thinking of an idea, let me be honest, if you are not going to implement it, you will see a few days or a few weeks or even months, someone else would have implemented it, and if they are faster than you, then it means that when you make yours, they've already gained the trust of the users and everything else. And so technology, just African teens, I want to motivate you to stay competitive in this field of artificial intelligence, irregardless of you are doing your field in law, you are doing your studies in physics, you are into agriculture, or you are into any field. Artificial intelligence is making revolutions in that. So integrate your work with artificial intelligence, and surely there will be a brighter future ahead of you.
Thank you so much for that. Young people should take part in STEM education. That's what you guys are saying, and thank you so much for your contributions. What are the career opportunities in AI, machine learning, and robotics? Would you mind giving us some of the examples of such?
Okay, so the career opportunities in this field of artificial intelligence, they include the artificial intelligence ethics and policymakers, right? These are the people who are making different rules and laws governing artificial intelligence. And ethics in artificial intelligence is one of the most researched topics. There are opportunities such as being a robotics engineer, being a natural language processing engineer, being a computer vision engineer, being a data scientist, being a machine learning engineer. You can as well become a general consultant for artificial intelligence, become an artificial intelligence educator, whether be it educating in schools or in different meetings, conferences, and technological forums. You can educate even using social media, since nowadays most people are engaged on social media, using YouTube channels, WhatsApp channels, or even Facebook profiles, right? So there are so many employment in this field for artificial intelligence. As I stated earlier, any field can be integrated with artificial intelligence. So even in the field which you are doing, you can become a person who uses AI in your field for data collection, data analyzation, data analytics, and everything. I think Zoe can give more insight or even more employment opportunities about artificial intelligence.
Okay, thank you so much. You've said a lot of career opportunities. I think you said all of them. So as he was saying, I want to advise teenagers again to make sure that everything that you're doing, be it it's law, be it it's fashion, be it it's anything, make sure that AI is a part of it. Make sure that you integrate this technology. Create your own career opportunity and just make sure that you are, and just make sure that AI is involved in it.
Thank you.
Valentine.
I love that you touched on creating your own career opportunities within AI. That's amazing. Would you like to add on to that?
So AI provides various and vast employment opportunities for teenagers in Africa. So teenagers can become data scientists, machine learning engineer, and computer vision engineer. They can use AI in industries, whether it's healthcare, agriculture, finance, education, or any other. So I think if teenagers are to pursue AI, then there will be no need to hire technicians or to hire skilled people from USA to come here in Africa and help us. But if our teenagers are to master AI and pursue it, I think Africa can be raised globally and can even compete with other continents like USA and Asia.
So true. Thank you.
Okay, so teenagers should venture into cyber security-related careers and digital forensic. That's all I have to say.
Thank you all for being here. We have come to the end of our panel discussion. We discussed the potential of AI in Africa. We covered what AI is and how different parts can work together. And we also explored how AI can help in areas such as farming, healthcare, and how young people can prepare for future jobs in this field. Special thanks to our panelists from Valentine, Zoey, Edward, and Zanele. Let's continue to explore and learn about AI together. For everyone here, goodbye.